divorce is a really natural time to start thinking about how you want your life to be going forward, how you want it to change. And for some people, in fact, for quite a lot of people, that will necessarily involve moving house. Now, if you're co-parents and one of you's moving down the road or very close, and it's not going to impact the amount of time your children spend with each parent, then it really is a matter for you. But often that's not the case. Often divorce will prompt a move, maybe to a different county or further away to be near friends and family, sometimes an international move. And that puts parents immediately in a really difficult position about what's the best thing for their children. And it's often quite a binary choice because one parent will want to move and maybe the other parent won't want them to because they'll be anxious about the impact that will have on their relationship, their sort of day-to-day relationship with their children. What's really important to know about moving with children after divorce is that there's no legal presumptions. So there's no presumption that you have to stay put. There's no presumption that you're allowed to move. The court will look at the best interests of the child and in doing that, compare each of your proposals and look at them side by side and see which one is, in the court's view, in the best interests of your children. Now, you don't want to end up in court if you can possibly help it because it's very expensive, but it's also very long and full of delay. And so the starting point really is, if it's safe to do so, to talk to each other, to explore the options, to understand each other's point of view. A good place to do that for lots of families can be starting with, a co-parenting specialist or in mediation. But it's also really important to know the legal landscape because if you can't agree, it's good to know how a judge will look at it. And for a lot of co-parents, they don't want to go to lawyers too soon. And as you know, we're always saying to people, don't go to lawyers too soon until you're ready, until you need it. So we created an online course all about relocating with children, which will give you an understanding of the law judges apply when they're looking at this. So you can start thinking about it like a judge would and ideally reach an agreement which works for your family, because every agreement should be bespoke. Every family is different. And if you're really struggling still, of course you can get legal advice that's tailored to your specific circumstances. And if you're prepared to get advice together, that can be a really good place to start.